Welcome to the Blind Android Users channel. This is your source for everything Android, tutorials and demos, all from a blindness perspective. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Hi, this is Warren Carr for Blind Android Users. Today I'll be demonstrating the new UI of the Google Play Store. In less than a couple months, this is the second time that Google is changing once again the layout of the Play Store UI. A lot of people are having difficulty with the new UI, and this is what this is all about, to show you how to go about navigating that new UI of the Play Store. By the way, I'll be using the Allison voice pack from the Vocalizer TTS. I am sitting now on the Play Store, and once you launch the Play Store app, what you're looking for is your username found near the top right corner of the phone, and I'm going to find that username and tap on it. In my understanding of what is going on, the whole idea is to tightly integrate the Play Store into the system OS and also to declutter the way the UI looks. Of course, it means compacting things into places that we're not familiar with, but this is why I am doing this, so that you'll have a better understanding on how to go about managing this Play Store new UI. I will now tap at the top right hand corner of the phone and go from here. So here's what we do.
Signed in as Warren Carr account.
When you tap on that, here are the items that we find. We find about 5, 6 or so items here, and the first item says manage your Google account. Here's where you can tap, go in and change things like security, privacy, and all of that, as this is tightly integrated with the OS. And that's what the first item is about.
Manage your Google account button.
If I tap here, for example, and I'm letting it load.
Welcome, Warren. In your Google account, you can see and manage your info, activity, security options, and privacy preferences to make Google work better for you. Multi-page view.
At the bottom of that is the get started, but this is not our main concern. Our main concern is how to go about finding things like your wish list, your apps, updates, and all of that. So I will now do the back gesture to go back or tap on navigate to top. Doing the back gesture takes me back to the main UI, and I will now need to tap on my username again, found near the top right corner of the phone.
Signed in as Warren Carr work account. And
the second item that we're looking at in this menu would be manage apps and device.
Manage apps and device. Manage apps and device. Play Store. Navigate up button. Out of list.
Tapping on Manage Apps and Device, we are placed on a new screen, and on this screen we've got a couple tabs. There's an Overview and a Manage. By default, we are on the Overview, and here are the items that are found in the Overview tab. We have pending updates. Let's go through.
Updates available. 10 updates pending.
There are 10 updates pending, and to the right of that is the Update All. Now, if you want to see which of the updates are pending, you could either tap right here where it talks about the 10 updates, or below that is where it says See Details.
See Details button.
Tapping here will show you all of those apps. Let's tap here for just a sec.
Pending downloads.
On this screen that we are taken to, still at the top right here, there's an Update All.
Update All button.
Now below that is the list of updates that are in waiting for the update.
Clubhouse, the social audio app, 12 megabytes, in list, 10 items.
Now it used to be that to the right of that would be the what's new or show changes. Instead, what we find is something that says expand.
Expand button. Update button.
So there's expand, and to the far right is the update. Let's tap on expand.
Expand button.
When you tap on expand, it shows you some info about the app and what's new.
Clubhouse, the social audio app, 12 megabytes. What's new? https://clubhouse.com/what's new-android.
If you tap here, here's what we got.
Clubhouse is a space for casual, drop-in audio conversations. Hey, we're working hard to add people to Clubhouse as fast as...
So basically, it gives you info about the app and all of that. I'm going to go back because this is not what we're really
Pending
after.
downloads.
So we are back to
Clubhouse,
the area where we saw all the updates that are pending because we tapped on the show details or see details, and we are on the page. Now I'm going to go back one more time.
Navigate up. Overview.
So we're back to the overview tab, and below that, updates or apps that are waiting for update. Here's what we got.
28 gigabytes of 54 gigabytes used in list.
It tells you as to how much space you got left on your phone, and you can go in here and manage. You can uninstall stuff, clean up, and all of that. Let's go down.
Share apps.
Share apps. These are the apps that you could tap here and find the share apps that you want to share. To the right of that will be the send.
Send button.
This is if you tap here, you could send an app to someone else. And below that will be reviews and ratings.
Ratings and reviews.
And that's it for the overview tab. The next tab, which is a very important tab that I want us to take a look at, will be the manage. And we're talking about managing your apps.
No harmful apps found. Manage tab 2 of 2 in list 2 items.
Let's tap on manage.
Manage selected page 2 of 2.
When we tap on manage, we have our apps and all of that. But then most importantly is that we have like 3 or so tabs here. And these tabs are installed, updates, games, and things like that. Let's take a look, shall we?
Installed. Double tap to change the filter button in list.
Next to that on the right.
Updates available. Double tap to toggle the filter button.
To the right of that.
Games. Double tap to toggle the filter button.
And those are the 3. If I tap here on the install tab.
Installed. Double tap to change. Apps. Installed selected in list.
When you tap on installed, instead of it showing you the apps that are installed, it pops up 2 items at the bottom of your phone. And these 2 items are the installed again and not installed. Let's show you this. Let's go down.
Not installed. Installed selected.
Tap here. This is near the bottom of the phone.
Play Store. Installed. Double tap to change the filter button.
Now it shows me all the apps that are installed.
Signal Private Messenger apps. Signal Mopri Weather and Witch Twitter Olympia Pro Gym Workout.
Now to the right of each of the apps that are installed is the expand. Just like we saw in the apps that were waiting for update, to the right of each of those is the expand, and tapping on that will show you the info and all of that and when it was last updated. And to the right of that will be the checkbox, and which if you check that box, you are checking it for uninstallation. Let me show you that.
Expand button.
Go right.
Checkbox not checked.
Let's check it.
Checked. Showing items 1 to 11.
When I check that, near the top, it's going to tell us that 1 item is selected.
1 selected, 70 megabytes, out of list.
And then to the right of that would be the uninstall.
Uninstall.
But we don't want to do that. So I'm going to hit the back button.
Signal Private Back button. Manage. Showing items 1 to 11 of 300.
So we're back now to the tabs where we found the installed, updates, and games. We need to tap on the installed again.
Installed. Double tap to change the filter. But apps.
So remember, tapping on installed now pops those 2 items at the bottom, including the installed, and below that is the not installed. This time though, we're tapping on the item that says not installed.
Not installed.
Tap here.
Play Store. Not in.
Tapping here.
Showing items 1 to 11.
Tapping here shows you the apps that I have at one time either purchased or installed on my phone, but then uninstalled them. And so think of it like the old library that we used to have. They are sitting right here. So if I have something that I purchased in the past or have installed at one time or the other and have uninstalled it, it will be showing here. Now here, just like we saw in the installed apps, there would be the expand showing me the information about the app. And to the right of that expand will be the checkbox. And if I check that box, I am checking that for uninstallation. So what we got here is the same kind of idea that we have in the installed apps. To the right of each app would be the expand, and to the right of that expand will be the checkbox. Unlike the other one, however, in the install apps, when we check the checkbox, we are checking it for installation. So for instance, if I
3D Earth Pro, local,
if I go to the right,
expand button,
and then to the right of that,
checkbox, not checked,
there's a checkbox. If I tap here,
checked.
I am
Showing
marked.
items when-
I am marking it for installation. Now, if I go to the top of my screen, I'll find where it says one selected, and then to the right of that will be the install.
2-player quiz, 1 selected, 40 megabytes, out of list.
And to the right of that
Install,
is the install. That's about management of the apps. Let's go back.
Play Store,
It takes me back to the menu UI. Let's go back to where it says my username again.
Premium, headed, signed in as Warren. Account and settings.
Now the third item will be the library.
Library,
Now the library here is about things like family library, movies and TVs and books and things like that. So there's not much in here, but here's what we got in the library.
family library, movies and TV, access, wish list,
So at the top is your wish list.
family library, movies and TV, books, access your library in the app. Clicking this will navigate.
So what it's telling you is that if you tap either on movies or books, it will navigate you from this area.
Movies and TV, access your library in the app. Clicking this will navigate away from the Play Store. Books, access your library in the app. Clicking this will navigate away from the Play Store.
So in other words, if you tap on that, it's going to take you to Playbooks. And if you tap on movies, you'll be launching the Google movies and TVs. And that's how it is with the library. Let's go back.
Play Store,
Takes me back to the menu UI and tapping on my name on the top right corner.
Premium, heading, signed in as Warren Carr. Account,
The third item was library. Let's go down.
library, payments and subscriptions.
Payments and subscriptions.
Play Protect. Notifications and offers 1 unread. Play Pass. Play Points. Settings.
Settings and then help.
Help and feedback.
And that would be how you go about navigating the new layout of the Google Play Store. Thanks for listening to another clip from the Blind Android Users channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you're notified of every new material that we upload. Thanks again for listening to the Blind Android Users channel.